Hello and welcome to the Lake Marshall Open, a Disc Golf Pro Tour Silver Series event. This is the FPO feature card. Round 1, back 9 coverage. After the front 9 holes, we have Macie Velediaz in the lead at 3 under par, Natalie Ryan in second place at 2 under par.
And we're looking good. Sarah's also at -1 and Holly Finley at -1. This is hole 10. It's a par 4. It's 570 feet. And from the left to right, you had a stiff wind. We noticed off the tee that a lot of our shots were being pushed off to the right-hand side, but you want to land up here kind of right where these trees are. And that's going to allow you with maybe about 150-foot approach shot. If you look at those flags over there to the right, you can see that the wind is just ripping on here. So it's going to be really important that your placement shot off the tee. And Natalie, oh no. And she'll have a kickoff to the right. The road going through the middle does not play as OB. And Macie staying dead center. You can hear the leaves rustling.
All right, Mary Beth with her tee shot. See if she can hit the gap and get one out there.
And that's what we notice is a lot of, as soon as you show that underside of the disc, it just pushes it over to the right-hand side.
So
and
Natalie
with the rip.
Yeah,
nice hyzer.
Make up some distance.
Yes.
Way down there. So she'll have an easy pitch up under the basket to play for par. And that one is getting away from her. We'll blame that on the wind. Thank you, tree. That was going to Narnia. Hopefully she'll be on the edge. Looks like Sarah's just going to play this for par.
Yes, and Mary Beth gets around. Miss those bushes. Oh. And she'll be looking at circle 2 look. Ooh, and Sarah makes it right over top of those bushes, but lands right next to the basket.
She gave
Very
him
nice.
a haircut for sure.
Macie with a nice little pitch up to the basket. Oh no, Natalie. Oh.
All right, there we go. Now we're
That
under
works.
the basket. Back to business. That's a little shorter than you want, but she's a good putter.
And there was a headwind. Oh,
Get in there.
Get in the basket.
It was in and then it wasn't. That was rude. And there's obviously the basket is malfunctioning. I mean, we can clearly see it here.
Sarah puts it in for par.
Double for Macie. Natalie will get a bogey here on hole 10, as does Mary Beth.
So I wonder if Macie possibly went OB on that second shot. I'm not for sure.
Here we are, hole 11, a par 4, 492 feet. This is a good shot. If you land right by that bush we just flew over with the drone, that'll give you a nice open approach into the green. Being only a 492-foot par 4, this should be a birdie everyone's trying to get. As long as you give yourself an open approach shot, there's no reason you shouldn't be getting a 3 here.
And this is going to be a stiff right to left wind.
Oh, that's
and
perfect.
Sarah puts it right where you want to go.
I'll take that all day, every day.
And Natalie punches through and ends up on that left side. And that's on, I really like that left-hand side. I feel like it leaves you a much more open approach to the basket. You're avoiding a lot of those trees that are on the right-hand side.
Great shot from Mary Beth Moody.
Macie is pushing it through. Yes, and she's going to end up on that left-hand side. And Mary Beth will have a circle 2 look at birdie. Macie keeps it low and flat. Give me a skip up there.
Whoa, Macie.
Or skip up and over the basket. That works too.
Over the top of the basket? That was so exciting. All right, Natalie Ryan with her second shot into the green.
Sit.
Easy.
Yes. There you go.
She's safe and she has a putt.
Sarah gets caught behind that tree. She'll have probably about a 25-footer. Mary Beth gives it a soft bid.
Ooh, that was
Great
a
job,
beautiful
Natalie.
putt.
Very beautiful putt.
She captures the birdie here on hole 11.
This will be Sarah for birdie. Yes, ma'am.
That was solid. Did you hear how hard it hit the chains?
It's like the best sound in disc golf.
You know it. There we go. Nice par putt from Mary Beth Moody.
And Macie with not even a 10-footer for her birdie. Great job. Hole 12. Man, hole 12. This is beautiful fairway, straight down the middle. It's a par 5, 761 feet. On the right side, you have natural OB where you end up on the right side. It's going to be tough to get back to the fairway. On the left side, you have OB that carries all the way down this road. So you really keeping it in the center of the fairway is key to this. How'd you do on this?
I parred it, and
There
I
we
was
go.
happy with that.
There it is.
They do give you a few landing zones intermittently down the fairway for you to hyzer out left and right. So as long as you can control that, you don't necessarily have to land exactly in the middle. You can sort of just chip your way down. And even that'll be fine. She'll have a way to make it to the secondary landing zone.
And even though there is OB on the left side, I feel like it's not as close as you would think. Even though standing at the tee pad, it's directly maybe 40 feet to you. Oh, okay. Forehand roller?
Oh,
Okay.
right up the tree.
I like being creative here.
All right, Natalie Ryan has a nice open shot for her second. Taking the gap, she hits it perfectly. Can it sneak through that last bit of trees?
And it does.
Look at this.
Wow.
She'll have a jump putt into the green looking at eagle. Sarah Hokom in a great position. So this is her second shot. She lands right at that bend. Perfect positioning.
Oh. Macie will be down on the right-hand side.
Ooh, I liked that. Oh, a little help from the tree friend. Perfect. Mary Beth right in the middle of the fairway.
And Macie has a beautiful forehand.
I was just about to say.
I mean, that was just beautiful.
Doesn't Macie have the best forehand?
so
and you
smooth.
took the words right out of my mouth, and then she hits the pole. Man, she is really good. All right, Mary Beth looking to get into the green and get herself a putt. Gets caught up a bit.
Okay, throw it in.
Oh my gosh! two.
Okay.
All right, we're getting a little hyped up before the water holes here.
And Natalie with an eagle look. Oh, just puts it up.
That'll leave her with an easy birdie putt.
Yep. Mary Beth pitches up. A great birdie by Natalie.
Hokom with a birdie, with a bag putt birdie. Bag putt birdie from Velediaz.
Okay.
Okay, I see. I need to get me a bag putt birdie here tomorrow.
All right, let's take a look at the top 10. And there's only about a 4-stroke or 5-stroke difference between first and fifth place here.
Three-way tie for first. Hokom, Velediaz, and Ryan.
It's almost like match play out here. You birdie, I birdie.
And my co-host Whitney Graham sitting in top 10.
Hey.
Let's check out hole 13. Welcome to Intimidation. It's breezy too. Par 3, 369 feet. Water's so beautiful, but it's also out of bounds. You do not have to play the tee shot if you don't want to. They got a waiver. You can proceed directly to the drop zone and pitch up for a bogey if you're looking to do that.
Yes, this is a very intimidating shot.
Sarah Hokom going to land on the island right off the tee. That's her plan. I know it. Get there. Is it safe?
Looks like she might have finished over there by the drop zone.
Natalie Ryan opting for a forehand off the tee. I like it. It's going places. Green flag? Let me see it.
Yes.
Yes. Another forehand.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little early, but I think it's got enough distance to be fine. Come on, green flag.
There we
yes,
go.
ma'am. All right.
All right, Mary Beth with the backhand.
Swings it out to the right. It's got a little bit of turn on it. It's
She'll
going to
be in
that
the
wooded
brush.
corner.
And
Inbounds. Yes. Look at this. That's a great spot right behind the drop zone. Sneak up there to the green.
Now sit.
Easy,
Sit.
easy. That was fast. That was so fast.
Yeah, this green can be very tricky, even going from the drop zone. You see Macie is putting it up just to give a little slide up to it.
Yeah, you just want to get up there as close as you can and get away from this hole. At least that's how I feel about it. Ryan pitches up her second shot. She'll have a putt for par.
Yep, Sarah's pitching up.
And I've noticed today Sarah's up shots are the closest to the pin. Just making it easy on herself. Ooh, luckily that stayed in bounds.
Great job by Macie with the par. And you're happy to walk away with a par here.
You said it.
I do like that they give us the option of not teeing and going to the drop zone.
Yes, I played with a lady today who utilized that option.
It is a very tough shot, and discs will get lost on this. Especially, I feel like if you're trying to go backhand, it makes it super tough. So having that forehand really makes a difference. Even though it's downhill, it's still a rip.
Yep.
Okay, there's more water and more islands. This is hole 14, a par 4, 555 feet. And once again, I feel like it's a forehand shot that you want to kind of land down there by the drop zone. If you can get close to that hillside, great. If not, okay. You can either pitch up, or if you're feeling saucy and want to go for it, go on over the hill. But you want to just kind of play over, possibly crash into this green to possibly have a look at. Honestly, I'm happy with just a par on this one, because it is tough.
And the wind was ripping. That's a great
Yes,
shot from
great shot,
Sarah.
Sarah.
When you land in bounds, it feels like an individual win. So Natalie Ryan up next off the tee, opting for a backhand turnover, probably a putter.
Yep.
She lands right in front of the drop zone. That's actually perfect positioning.
Oh, Macie with the smoothness.
Safe
Yes,
and in
ma'am.
bounds. We
Beautiful.
like it. We love it. Carry Beth up.
Get sneaky.
Cuts the corner. Is it in? Is it in?
Oh, to the drop shum she goes.
She'll be throwing 3. Looking for a little
Oh,
layup.
come back.
Positioning shot, and that
Unfortunately,
is
hits and
in
rolls.
the
There is a log
drink.
down there that gives you another little shelf, but
she'll be able to take it from there on the water's edge. Natalie Ryan positions her second shot.
it's so important on this second shot so that you have a clear approach to that other island. You end up behind a tree, or if you have awful footing, can make it really tough.
Oh, that's a great spot
great
to
place.
be in. Yeah, right now, this isn't exactly where Sarah wants to be. She's going for it. She get it? She get it?
Yes.
Yes!
Right at the bottom of the hill. Beautiful.
I love the courage on that.
Yeah.
Oh, so does everyone else. That's what's up. I love that. That shot got me hyped. All right, Macie Velediaz over the water.
Yep. Can't tell where it went, but it looks good.
Oh, that was so smooth.
Very smooth.
Look at that. Gave
Great
herself
job.
a putt. All right, Natalie. And she did not do the right angle on that out of the hand. She just knew it as soon as you heard her say. So she'll be throwing again here. There it is.
She says she doesn't think
Doesn't
that it
think
does.
it's in. I hope it was for her sake.
A nice easy pitch up. Now sit. And this is a great view of how steep this hill is. Yes.
All right.
Great job, Sarah.
A par feels like a birdie here. Sarah got happy feet and ran up that hill.
Oh, and this is a death putt for Macie.
Luckily, it's right there, so no harm done, really. That's a good putt.
Great putt, Natalie.
Yeah.
And Macie will be tapping in a bogey.
Which isn't a bad score
It
on
is
this hole
not.
in the wind either. What did this hole average today?
It averaged 6.92.
Ouch.
Yes. So it's
Stole some lunch money.
2.92 over
It's one in
par.
a million chances. When I started, I didn't think that, oh, I want to be a world champion one day. And I was dreaming like small things. And then they became true. And then my dreams got bigger. But now I think looking back, it feels like one in a million.
Worlds is the tournament you want to win. Doing whatever I can to be as prepared as possible.
Stop being afraid and just play your game and be fearless.
When I get there, it's going to come down to getting in that mindset and staying in the moment. And if it happens, it happens. But can't think about defending, can't think about winning. Got to just prepare. If I leave winning, it's going to be awesome. And if I don't, like, there's still so much golf left and so many more opportunities. Be in the moment.
Here we are on hole 15, 438 feet. hit par 4. Uphill tee shot. You want to land on the flat area to try to give yourself an open shot for the second one. You can easily get out of position here and end up being forced to play it for par. It really depends on how your tee shot lands up, if you have an open look for a birdie route or not. It's also really windy up here at the top of the hill, so a lot of times you throw your second shot and it gets away from you. Hokom up first.
It's a perfect example of how low you want to kind of keep it.
Oh,
no.
And a misfire from Natalie.
You got that ESPN going.
She grabbed her back. She has had some back problems this year, so hopefully she's okay.
And Macie with a rip.
That's the positioning that you're looking for.
Yes.
She has that alley right to the basket. And Moody gets one close to the top. Here we go.
Forehand roller again. Okay. Natalie. Okay.
Ooh, some
Oh,
expert
wow.
shot shaping from Sarah Hokom, giving herself a putt for birdie. Now Macie's landed in the ideal spot.
Yeah.
And it is safe
It is
there.
safe there, yep.
That's not one of the pipes that's lined with OB, because I thought the same thing when I did my upshot.
Okay.
And I got up there and surprised it was inbounds. Mary Beth with a
Okay.
nice smooth
Smooth
forehand.
forehand,
That looked
yes.
great.
She'll be probably right outside the circle.
So this is Natalie's third shot. Good angle control on that.
Mhm. Solid bid by Mary Beth.
Ooh!
Great job, Sarah.
Outside the circle birdie putt for Sarah Hokom, who is currently the leader at 4 under par here after hole 15. Oh!
With the stepper from downtown. Let's go,
Velediaz
Macie.
capturing herself a birdie. Now
love
3
it.
under par.
That was beautiful stepper.
Not to be outdone by Hokom. Mary Beth looking to clean up a putt here.
Oh.
Off the top. She's got some good spin on her putt.
Yes, ma'am. It's always good to take that extra second, that extra breath, especially whenever you're having to putt again. Take that second, regroup yourself, put it in the basket.
Natalie Ryan walking a little stiff, so I hope her back is okay. Do a little check-in here after 15 holes. Hokom's still in the lead at 4 under par. After that step putt from Velediaz, she's now tied with Natalie Ryan in second place at 3 under par.
And Holly, you're cruising at -1.
Hanging in there.
Yeah, you're right there.
And you, still top 10.
Ooh, well, let's look at hole 16. This is a par 4, 638 feet. It's a dogway left to the, if I can get my words correct here. It is, you want to just make sure you put it straight down the middle with a slight bit of hyzer. Landing at the bottom of the hill down there is really important. It's tough because there's a lot of wind. It's a lot of wind on this hole, but there's also OB deep, and there's OB also up and around the basket.
It's one of them dirty dog lefts.
Words. They're hard. And
All right.
Sarah puts it.
Oh,
Okay, we're
where
one
is
side to the
that
other
going?
side.
Yeah, that one got away from us. And this looks like a great shot from Macie Velediaz as long as she stays in the open. And that she does. She will be pinched off.
Yes, there is OB, and you see those white stakes over there on the left-hand side. I think she should be fine over there, but that OB does come in. Almost makes it like, ooh. Oh, no.
So Natalie looks like she might opt for a standstill. The run-up seemed to be hurting her a bit.
Oh, no.
And I think when you make it this far in the round, hole 16, and you know you're doing pretty good, you just want to try to finish the round. Hate to drop out if you're on the lead card, and she's got to know she's somewhere close to the top. She's gotten a lot of birdies. I don't know if she keeps score or not. Mary Beth sends one out there. She's safe.
Great shot.
So she rips a standstill forehand. Sorry, standstill backhand. Oh.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Is that Sarah?
Well, let's see. Yep.
Hi,
that's
Sarah.
Her kick was a lot farther than I thought.
Yeah, that was a great out then. See?
Narnia, man.
I'm telling y'all. One out to Lake Marshall if you also want to visit Narnia. Mary Beth is now in the fairway. She'll be shooting 3. I like that, as long as it hyzers back in bounds. Come on now.
Get over. Yep.
Perfect judge of distance.
Sarah with the backhand, getting it up and around the corner. Right where you want to be. She'll be staring down at the basket.
Natalie not opting for any run-ups. That's 2 great. I mean, that's actually 3 standstill hyzers. That's worked out well for her. So maybe she can just lean on that, finish out the round.
Couldn't tell where that finished. It kind of started to blend in with the beautiful background of the trees. That red disc.
There we go. Good touch from Mary Beth. We've seen a couple of her up shots go a little long, and that one's right under the basket. Sarah Hokom's been putting hers right under the basket all day. Just no surprise why she's our current leader here.
And Macie pitches it up. She'll be looking at maybe a 10-footer, if that.
Natalie is able to capture a par here on hole 16. As does Velediaz.
Oh, I love it.
Oh man, let's check out hole 17. 9 915-foot par 4. This is the same tee the men play and the same par. This is a tough one. It can be really windy. If you don't have good angle control or choose properly for the wind, you might turn over OB in the woods on the right, or you could hyzer OB on the left, even lose your disc in the pond. You're going to have a good long second shot, keep it in bounds, give yourself a third shot into the green. And I feel like this is a working man's par 4. Mm-hmm. You got to have 3 good shots and a putt to get your 4 here.
And that wind was just blowing off of that lake. Keeping it low is so important. Yep. I really hate to see that for Natalie. If there's anybody who understands back pain, it's me. It's not something to play with. Oh, and Sarah, early releases.
And that is not what you're looking for, but she's good at scrambling, so...
I'm not sure what her footing is going to be like because is a very steep hill down. Mary Beth seems to have made it out, and she's sitting kind of at the top of the hill over to the left. Okay, Sarah seems to have a little bit of some footing there. Not the best. Yep.
A lot of room to work with, so now she can just make her way down the fairway.
And I feel like this is not showing how steep of a slope down this is from left to right. It is a very steep hill. And right there you can kind of almost tell, but
you want to make sure you don't get yourself pinched off in this corner. You really want to make sure you hyzer around the corner so you have an open shot into the green, and Natalie does just that. Sarah Hokom's third shot.
She matches that hillside perfectly. Nice little skip down towards the bottom.
Well played. She just stays clean. She could walk away with a bogey here.
And a Macie, great shot. Perfect. She'll be looking around the corner. I feel like this is a beast of a par 4.
It really is.
Yeah, it is. It is a beast.
Mary Beth puts a move on one. And the OB's, it's everywhere. It's on all sides. So you can't just sling it. You have to throw far and be precise. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Sarah, I mean, she's just so accurate with her upshots. I've said it all day, but every time she does it, I'm still impressed. That was a long one, too.
Oh no.
That's a little too high going towards the OB. Can
There
the
is
trees
OB.
save her?
Oh no. Looks like she's gone OB right.
And this shot is downhill, so it plays a little shorter than it looks.
Those trees. Oh, nice.
Perfect.
Very nicely done. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh,
She'll be under the basket.
and for Sarah to be where she was on her tee shot, to walk away with just a bogey is pretty phenomenal because this is a very long hole.
Yeah, still very good scrambling from Hokom. Like we said earlier, it just takes 3 perfect shots to get even a par on that one. What a toughie.
And what a finishing hole, you guys. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. This is hole 18. This is a par 5, 810 feet. I feel like this is one that you want to get the birdie on. Honestly, you're going to just put it out to the right-hand side, want to land up onto the fairway to be able to give you a pitch up to the front of this little water area up here. Then you're going to pitch across and hopefully land within the circle so you can have a birdie look. This is just an absolutely beautiful hole.
They gave us a lot of space to work with, so even where Macie's going, as long as she doesn't go past the paywall. Oh my gosh, she threw it OB long. A
Wow,
crusher.
Macie, that was a crush.
She probably didn't even expect herself to do that.
And Sarah's going for it. And right where that little pipe that's coming out of the ground, that is a perfect landing zone. Okay, Mary Beth, it flips. Make it over. Yes.
Mary
That's
Beth
a great
Moody.
shot.
Safe inbounds off the tee of 18. Natalie Ryan with the biggest distance of the group. She pumps one straight across, so she'll have a very nice landing. I mean, that's about 340 over to the green. So this is a bit far. Sarah Hokom's looking for a layup close to the water's edge.
Mm-hmm. And really, you don't even have to push it so close to the water's edge. Even if you're, 100 feet from that front part, it still leaves you with only about maybe 250 to the pin.
I like to get as close as possible so I can throw my putter. Whoa, Macie.
Macy's.
So does she.
Living on the edge.
She touched the OB. Natalie Ryan with a driver in her hand. She went across. She's going for the eagle. She sticks it. Wow.
Wow.
Inside
Okay.
the bullseye for an eagle putt on the final hole.
Mary Beth.
Look
Perfect.
at that.
Very nice.
Well played.
Go in. Ooh. You can hear the wind just ripping. Very
And
nice.
Macie gives herself a putt for birdie. Yes. What a great
job,
round.
Macie.
She played so well today.
She did. Yep. Sarah puts it in for birdie.
And with that putt, now the solo leader. 3 under par. And this is an eagle putt from Natalie Ryan.
A tap-in eagle, basically.
And that moves her to 2 under par, tied with Macie Velediaz.
Wow.
Let's go. What a great, strong finish, Mary Beth. She taps in her birdie.
Well, let's take a look on how we finished on the first round. We have Sarah at -3, Macie at -2, Natalie at -2 also, and Holly at +1. So top 4 is looking pretty close.
Still a tight race, and, top 10 is possible for a lot of people out here, yourself included. So
Yeah, I'm excited being able to play the same layout, the same course, because there's a lot of corrections that could be made.
Yes, corrections and revenge.
Yes, I'm so excited.
We appreciate you guys tuning in to this round 1 back 9 coverage of the Lake Marshall Open, a Disc Golf Pro Tour Silver Series event. We hope to see you tomorrow for round 2. I'm Holly Finley.
And I'm Whitney Graham.